I've had it all, chucked it all away, and I'm going to regain it all. Again and again and again. I just wanted to show the world that if mental health could bring somebody as big as me and as strong as me and, you know, the stereotype heavyweight champion of the world to my knees, then it could bring anybody to the knees. And I thought to myself, if I can show the world that you can come back from it and to get back in shape and get back to the top, then anybody can do it. I've experienced the highest highs and the lowest lows in life.
People know him as the Gypsy King. Yes, he is Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is arguably one of the best heavyweight boxers in recent history. He's currently the undefeated two-time heavyweight boxing champion of the world, as well as the lineal heavyweight champion. In addition to these great achievements, he's managed to overcome some major setbacks and personal battles with depression, alcoholism, and drugs to mount his comeback.
I really don't know what had me depressed, but I knew I was just spiraling out of control. And the only thing I could think of to make it better, go away for a bit, was getting drunk.
Wow.
And that just led to problems after problems after problems. So the answer to that question is nothing can make it go away except medical advice.
Tyson would eventually come to be known as the Fearsome Contender inside and outside of the ring. Outside of the ring, Tyson would always be in the gym, improving his craft and putting in the extra effort to strengthen his skills. Inside of the ring, his sheer size was enough to intimidate most fighters. Tyson would go on to win fight after fight, defending his title while collecting various other titles and champions belts along the way. He would eventually become the #1 challenger in the world. His defeat of his childhood hero Wladimir Klitschko was a massive victory for Fury, which led to him becoming the undisputed heavyweight boxing champion of the world.
The new WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury!
After fighting and winning against 2 more opponents, Tyson Fury started to lose his fire.
It was almost like I was lost in a movie script and I couldn't get out of it. I had to be this big, brash, confident, outspoken, controversial figure all the time. Yeah. And it was unrecognisable for my wife, like this person she knew from being 15, 16 years old, to seeing like how I'd become this badass character in a movie. And even like I'm thinking like, this is not me really. And I knew if I was ever gonna have a happy life, I had to get back to being the person I was in the beginning.
After winning it all and making it to the top of the world as the best in the world of boxing, Tyson would meet his ultimate opponent. Despite his prowess within the ring, this new opponent wasn't as easy to defeat as the ones he grew accustomed to pummeling in the boxing ring.
When I was 14, I was watching Vladimir as a world heavyweight champion on TV, thinking I can beat that guy. I know I can beat that guy, and I will beat that guy. So when we was face to face and he said a stupid comment like, "Oh, you want what I have. Everything I have you want." I said, "What do you have that I want?" "You have some money and some belts."
Unfortunately, Tyson Fury would also be stripped of his belts because of a rematch clause that he wasn't able to fulfill against Klitschko due to his battle with mental health. This mental opponent was stronger than any he had ever faced. This opponent was so strong that Tyson let himself go in every sense of the word, blowing up to over 400 lbs. It got so bad for Tyson that he would constantly think and speak of taking his own life. Tyson would endure in this unbearable battle for over 2.5 years. Soon after his major victory against Klitschko, Tyson Fury would stop training, lose his focus, and fall into depression. At the same time, he also began partying, drinking, and doing drugs. He lost the will and motivation to fight. He gained weight, and his life began spiraling downward fast.
Into that depression, how dark was it?
It was terrible. I was thinking about suicide every day. I put on 147 pounds. I was taking drugs on a daily basis. I was drinking on a daily basis. I was gone. I was making everybody's life a misery. Everybody was close to me was pushing away.
Of course, it wasn't until Tyson hit rock bottom that he finally decided enough was enough. One day, as he was near taking his own life, he heard a voice that encouraged him not to go through with it. At that moment, he decided to listen to his intuition, higher power, or whatever that voice was. And as fate would have hit, he soon learned of Deontay Wilder, an opponent worthy of his effort, but who doubted anyone could beat him. Tyson saw a glimmer of hope in the challenge. Compelled by the challenge of a worthy opponent, with only 6 months of training Tyson, Fury mounted his comeback. He kicked all of his addictions, lost weight, and transformed himself back into the boxing legend that he was born to be.
Very vocal and very ill-dressed. Everything's going really well for me at the moment. Really turned my life around and done a U-turn on everything, and I'm feeling a lot better than I did before. So I'm a long way from entering back in the ring, but I'm on the right path. After a bit of morning training, I didn't make 8 Mile. I done about 30 minutes, no lying. Then I started walking. But still, anywhere's a start. Anywhere's got to be better than nowhere.
Tyson made his way back into the ring in 2019. And after 2 easy victories, he was given the chance to fight the man whose menacing domination of his opponents initially inspired his climb back into the limelight. Tyson Fury's long-awaited first fight with Deontay Wilder ended in a draw, to settle the dispute once and for all on who was the greatest active heavyweight champion in the world. A second fight was set in motion, allowing the 2 titans to go toe-to-toe. Once again, Tyson Fury achieved what he set out to do when he decided to make his comeback. He proved to himself and the world that he was the one heavyweight boxing champion of the world. Tyson has since successfully defended his title 2 additional times, with his most recent win being against Derek Chisora on October 20, 2022. Tyson Fury's comeback story is truly inspirational. And if his story teaches us anything, it is that just about anything is possible if you shift your mindset, create inspiring goals for yourself, and then back those goals up with an intense determination.
To see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because no matter what they're going through in their life right now, I've already been there and done it, and will continue to go down that same path until the day that I die. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm no one special. I was a fat pig at nearly 28 stone, drinking and taking drugs on a daily basis. Changed my life around, suffered with depression, up to the point of suicide, anxiety attacks, everything. You couldn't get any lower than I was. And here I am living proof that anyone can do it, because I'm back today, telling the story and inspiring millions around the world.
We're taking over the trend, game 1 viral vid at a time. So smash that subscribe button and stay looped in. By subscribing, you help us continue creating impactful videos that analyze current events worldwide. Share your thoughts below. We value our Domo community. Until next time, Mic drop.